I'm so excited to launch my brand new book, Astrology Realized, Your Journey to Understanding Astrology. Buy it now on Amazon.com. Hello, fabulous Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of September 2013. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. There is a full moon in your sign in the second part of the month. Now with full moons, you only get one every year. And so this is your time. This is your month in order to utilize that full moon and the blessings it promises to your full advantage. Now, full moons tend to bring culminations. They tend to bring completions, and they tend to bring fruitions. So I would invite you to look at what you had, whether it's you started or what was it you were looking at, or what it was that you had set your intention on 6 months ago when there was a new moon in your sign. Because it is those areas of life, it is those considerations that are going to come up for you this month, and they're going to come up for you to appreciate where you actually have achieved success and where it is that you have walked that path far enough and now you are ready to put closures on and to accept the way that things worked out in terms of what began 6 months ago. But actually what I am seeing for you is that it goes a lot further as well. So when I talk about this idea of what has served its purpose, I mean, this could be people, this could be situations, this could be work-related aims or goals that you were going for. But it does look like in at least one area of life, one area that has mattered to you, you sort of accept where you are. And I think a part of you is going to kid yourself and think that this is accepting your losses. But it isn't that. I really think, as I look at this, that yes, there is an ending, and for some of you there may be a little bit of sadness associated with this, but there's also an understanding that it is right. And in many cases, it's going to be an ending that you choose. It's going to be an ending that you control. And in allowing that to happen, you are acknowledging what it is that is not meant to be a part of your path, what it is that doesn't feel right to you, what it is that represents where you don't really want to go, whether it's now or whether it's anymore. Having said that, the experiences that you've garnered over this last little while are going to stay with you. And what I am seeing is a little bit further down the road. In fact, I would invite you to write it in your calendar 6 months from now. I am seeing that a little bit further down the road, 6 months from now for a lot of you, that's really when you're going to understand how the experiences that you've already had in this part of the year, and especially that you've had sort of in the early part of 2013, how they now can be utilized to your advantage in new ways, in ways that you hadn't considered before, and in ways that you had not even thought of before. So be open to the closures, and just because it's a closure, it doesn't mean that it's the end. All it means is that you are changed as a result of the experiences, and you are going to take who you are and find new ways to express the talents and the skills and the experiences that you have. I cannot end the month without saying, or I cannot end this forecast without saying that early in the month, it does look like love is a focus, partnership is a focus. Again, as I said, because of the energy late this month and this energy of closures, I can't really say how far things are going to go in terms of whatever connections happen. But what I can say is those of you who are attached are going to find a lot of reason for hope. And those of you who are not attached are going to find yourself attracting at least one situation that also represents a lot of hope as well. There does seem to be a very strong friendship element to this connection, and so that is very promising to me. And so what I would say to you is whatever should transpire, and especially for those of you who are not yet attached and are open to someone new, whatever should transpire, let it be what it needs to be, because the final decision on where you're going to go with the realizations that come up are going to take place for you towards the end of the month. So again, strive to be present, strive to be in the moment, and strive to enjoy the connection with another. There is love on offer for you this month, but there is also a sense that everything evolves. Everything changes, and that understanding puts you in the flow of life. And once you are in that flow, great things become possible for you. Thank you for watching. It'll be a great month. Be fabulous and enjoy.